Grand Rising, Collective, Grand Rising. Alright, welcome everybody. So this is going to be a reading for whoever finds it. Timeless reading, always. Energies that are surrounding me are the 222 energy portal that opened up as I see 22 on the clock. So this portal is very, very powerful because of the new moon in Pisces happening right before this portal energy. And Pisces being such a powerful new moon, it is our most spiritual sign of the zodiac. And so it's a very, very powerful time. Yeah, things are going to be happening very, very fast. Look at that. The speed card and completion, right? Kind of looks like a portal here, right? It's like finally getting the last pieces to the puzzle, right? You're going to be getting a lot of realizations of why things happened. A lot of karmic cycles are coming to a close. You know, as Pisces really closes out the zodiac year, right? And Aries and equinox start the beginning of the new year. So officially for me, this is the closing out. And it's often that culmination that happens at the end of something for it to close out. You know, that's often what makes things in fact close out, is when you learn the inner workings of things. You finally get the reasons why. You finally get the missing pieces to the puzzle, right? So things are fitting for you. It's like if some of you constantly had things not work out for you, you might be seeing why now. You know, Pisces really expands the mind, outer core, beautiful. You're really being set free. You're really going within, and you're trusting your intuition a lot. That's what's so beautiful about this time, is to tell a lot of people that they might not even be aware that they're using their intuition at this time. A lot of people that aren't very spiritual and things like that. Under Pisces season, it just happens, right? Because that you're so in tune with how you feel, and you really start to trust what you're feeling because the intuition is so strong. But also there's a lot of energies that come through these portals and these gateways that cause ascensions, activations and such. So a lot of that's happening. There's a lot of activations happening within the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra. So yeah, there's a lot of things, but it's guiding you to your temple path. So we're going to get some energy cards. Look at that. There's crown chakra right there. Crown chakra. Definitely. So it's like as these energies are going in and activating these chakras, it's allowing you to access them. I always say access them, right? So you're getting higher perspectives. You're getting that divine guidance coming in through your crown, which is connecting you to the divine. It's connecting you to your blueprint of your life, right? So you're really assessing your soul's calling, right? And with the throat chakra activation, it's really getting you to express your emotions and feelings and getting able to communicate, especially for those of you that have envious people around you. That's been coming out very dominantly. A lot of people are envious of people when they ascend, when they raise their vibration, right? And those people often need to be told, you know, to, you know, back off, or, you know, maybe you need to speak your truth, like, I don't have time for you, or I need to walk away. For some of you, you need to be blunt like that. For others of you, you just need to, you know, just tell these energies. It's basically talking about, it's protecting your energy by saying no to them, not being a people pleaser anymore, to protecting your own energy in your space. If people are around you pulling you down, making you feel as though you need to stop shining, that's a sign right there. It's like if you're in a really good mood, you're really excited about something, and you're sharing it with somebody, or you're around somebody and they're projecting and they're kind of taking your light from you, that's a sign right there. Wow, I do see counterpart energy in the door of romance. Look at this. Man holding a coin and woman holding a coin as the door to romance is open and caring connections. So what? So for a lot of you in this beautiful upgrade and ascension, you could be bringing in a higher vibrational soulmate. You might have been in this beautiful energy. For some of you, you could actually be in a connection at this time. But they're showing me the garden and the gate. You're settling for what's around you. Maybe you have a beautiful life around you, but you're longing for more. Well, the garden and the gate's telling you, like, yes, you have this beautiful environment. Things are very beautiful around you, but you're limited. Something is controlling you and making you stay within that gate. Right? And for some of you, by leveling up, you're actually bringing in higher vibrational soulmates. That's confirmation, right? Some of you could be getting some phone calls, messages. It just fell out here. Garden in the gate came right back out, so they wanted it out. What? Walking away came out reversed. So somebody is not walking away. Somebody's being called to walk away. Look, and I flipped them. But somebody's staying in that connection. It's like they're not wanting to let go of this life. And, I get it can be hard, because for a lot of you, it's like if you're holding on to, a home, a car, resources, you're holding on to something. And, you don't want to let it go, especially if you're one that has been through struggle. Right? And it's like you know what it's like to not have a car, not have a home. Then when you do have those things, you settle, and you're very grateful and thankful for having those things. But see, you've been going through this healing, this leveling up, and you're meant to have more, but you're so grateful for what you have that it's like you're not wanting to let it go, but it was all part of the process, right? It's like having blind faith, having trust. For a lot of you, you're kind of losing everything at this time, or it feels as such, because you're leveling up and you needed to have a clean slate, a fresh beginning, a new perspective. For some of you, it's like literally you could be having to let go of a home, a car, and things like that, because you're going to be traveling, or you're going to be moving to new geographical locations, so it's going to require a new beginning, and and it's easier to just build new than to bring a lot of your old past with you. Okay, but you have to embrace that. Things really do happen for a reason. Divine really does orchestrate a lot of things and guide you to where you need to be. Yeah, they're showing you the healer of all the ages. You are very powerful magician at this time. Door to personal healing and happiness is here. I'm getting for a lot of you that you're already being healed, right? Patience is here. Patience is needed because you're working with the divine at this time. You're just seeing 757. Yeah, look. Came right back out. Magician in the mirror. So for a lot of you, karmic contracts are coming to a close. For some of you, you might not even realize that you were in karmic contracts. And that's what the garden and the gate energy is. For some of you, like you were settling with karmic relationships and situations. Some of you could have been dealing with false twins, things like that, or just people that have been holding you back, kind of harvesting your energy, kind of using you for their own personal gain. That's where a lot of people wear false masks. They project, they come off as though they're very loving and caring to you, and maybe, and a lot of narcissists are really good at playing on that energy and showing you and telling you what you want to hear and showing you what you want to see, but in fact their intentions are to really use your energy. So there's a lot of energy harvesting that is going on at this time. A lot of these people, it's not even them themselves, it's these agents that are turning these people against you. Because for some of you, you're destined for greatness. They don't want to see you level up, but you are. This portal and this energy that's coming into this 222 portal is very much opening up new doorways and opportunities. So for a lot of you have adjacent possibilities that are now available to you because of this leveling up and this energy portal. So for a lot of you, it's like these karmic situations are definitely coming to a close at this time. Sorry if you guys hear the saw. They're doing construction again. I keep getting led to places where there's like lots of construction, and at first I was like, is this just the time of the year, like what is this? And now I'm realizing that in fact I'm embracing that it's been helping me, because the construction and the vibrations and the frequency I've noticed are actually breaking up a lot of the negative energies around me. I'm actually finding it more calming and complacent after the construction is done, if that makes sense. So you really got to learn to embrace things. Sometimes you don't see in hindsight, like you don't see why things are happening. Okay, I felt to explain that. It's kind of like for some of you, that's why it's like it seems like you're losing everything, but it's actually freeing you up. And like for some of you too, if all of a sudden you don't have a car and a home or of those things, and you're being forced to other places, like is it allowing you to save up money and things like that? Like I was realizing, like I had a really nice SUV. I had like a Denali, everything, and love my SUV, and I had to sacrifice it. I had to let it go, right? And I was upset at first. I'm like, did I make the right decision? But now I'm realizing that, like, yeah, with the cost of the car and the insurance and what I was, investing in that, I was spending like my payments were like 400, insurance almost 2, and then the gas, because big Denali was using a lot of gas and I drive a lot, right? So yeah, it was like $600, $700, $800. I'm like, that is crazy for a monthly amount for a vehicle, right? And it's like at the time I was so grateful and thankful, and I felt so blessed to have this beautiful Denali and everything. And but I was like, yeah, I don't need all of that, and I don't need to be spending all of that. So I let it go. I don't have a vehicle right now, but I've been embracing that, and finding other ways. And it's like I've always had a vehicle, right? Ever since like I could drive. So it's like this is like a big time of change for me to just not have that vehicle or whatever. But I'm also like, I don't have all of those things, and it really got me to change my perspective and really look into other ways and stuff, and just the experiences, like now I'm using Lyft and Uber, and the amazing people that I've been meeting, and it's the experiences and stuff, it's so beautiful. So just learn to embrace those things. And and now I'm realizing that, like, yeah, now you know now we've got money that is saved where I can get a new vehicle. But it's like where, I can definitely, make major changes right now and things like that. If I wanted to, because I'm not, tied in, things like that. So learn how to embrace these changes. Well, for a lot of you, they're setting you free, right? And now I'm free of the contracts that I was in because I was co-signed with somebody, so I'm set free of that now and things like that. So this is a really big time of like breaking contracts. Some of them, they could be divinely guided, and things like that. So pay attention. But for a lot of you, you're being guided to, your new life. This is so beautiful. So yeah, for a lot of you, you had deceiving energies that were around you. People were deceiving you because Source sees all. They know all, right? But yeah, you're being guided to your best life, your temple path at this time. So for a lot of you, your heart's being healed. For some of you, it's like you didn't want to let go of these connections. Unfortunately, some of these connections could have been with family and close friends, people you've had very close to you. The angel of love is often where you need the most healing when she comes in, because this is like somebody that was very tough for you to let go of. And it's so you're getting some help from the divine. They're healing you at this time, because this was a connection that you thought might have been like forever, or always around you, or things like that. So major healing is definitely coming in place. But you're getting divine guidance and messages at this time. So, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. I love this energy. Let's find out a little bit more with the wisdom of the oracles. These are just the energy cards. I'm doing a lot of different readings. I got to keep them shorter though for uploading, because it took me almost 2 hours to upload my reading that I did. That was like an hour long with the portal, because I'm having to like do hotspots and stuff. See, it's just like I know I need to get a new laptop. Mine is having trouble connecting to the Wi-Fi card or whatever. But I was like, at first I was like so discouraged and stuff. I'm like, I'll find a way. So I forgot how to hotspot through my phone or whatever. So it works, but I was like, maybe too, they don't want me connected all the time, right? Maybe that's kind of like protecting me, not being always connected to the Wi-Fi or whatever. And maybe That's allowing me to not be online as much. I don't know. I'm trying to distance myself from my phone, although I love to learn. I'm always learning stuff when I'm on. Be careful where you spend your time and your energy. Like, I know, like, the social media is not that pull you in, but it's like I try to stay out of the banter and all of the silly stuff. Like, every now and again, it's fun. I'll scroll very quickly, so I don't get sucked in too much. But I love to learn. So 15:15 on the clock. Like, I'm in a lot of groups, and I'm always learning and stuff. But yeah, just be careful, because if you're not expanding your mind and filling it with positivity, that can very much affect you too. So, all right, 15:15. Yeah, so peace is happening. Things are happening to really bring in peace. See, I'm starting to find, like, whenever I hear the sound, like, I'm sure you guys can hear it, it's like calming to me. I don't know. It's like I know that the vibrational frequencies definitely, it's a new way of healing. I mean, it's always been there, but they're finally starting to. Secrets are starting to come out, right? So things are definitely being fair and being balanced. Universe has definitely been stepping in, causing major leveling out, a lot of balancing. For a lot of you, it's like divine intervention had to happen. They let a lot of things just go on. And like I said, it's just part of that timing for these DNA activations, upgrades to happen. It's time. We need to close things out now. So for a lot of you, you could be getting messages coming in. A lot of soulmates are being guided to come in at this time. Part of your destined path. It's like it's going to be undeniable anymore. For some of you, those feelings, it's like those realizations. A lot of people are getting in their energy of taking action, going, stepping into their masculinity, taking charge and control of their life, not letting people hold them back. Because for a lot of you, there's people pleasing. So you're listening to what other people thought and felt, and that influenced your actions. It's like, so for some of you, like, you desired to be with somebody, but you were worried about what your family was going to say. You were worried about what your friends were. Maybe for some of you, like, you had things that were just holding you back. Maybe money, maybe jobs, maybe some of those things where it's like you had those things. You're like, well, I have a good job and a car and a stable home. I can't move right now. I can't pursue this. And, and by completely getting disrupted and things taken for you, you're just like, wow, well, my life is drastically changing, and I'm really feeling called to go after what I desire at this time. So I'm going to, you see what I mean? So a lot of these things are happening just to align you with your destined path. If you're meant to be with the soulmate, you're going to be guided to them. There's going to be no denying, especially when you have spirit, divine, source, all working with you. It works a lot better to work with the with the universe, right? So for a lot of you, why? You're going to be getting a lot of answers. You're going to be realizing because it was your fated life, right? There's a reason why you were guided somewhere. So for a lot of you, if you can meditate, take some time to relax, you're going to be getting a lot of guidance. And just remember to be flexible at this time, because you might not be aware why things are happening. So definitely don't fight them, because you very much have higher power, higher forces that are working with you and guiding you. Truth be told, some people are going to be getting set free by telling the truth, and it looks like a whole bunch of love and hearts are coming out of somebody's heart, right? And there's a lot of heart chakra activations that are going on too. They're healing the heart, and your life is being cleaned up at this time. So you're really feeling called to let those things go that, you're really going to feel it. So it's so beautiful all this time too. You really feel it. You really feel when something just doesn't make you feel good. People, if you're around certain situations and you're happy in this beautiful energy, and then all of a sudden you just feel like you're getting life drained out of you, that is where source is wanting you to cut that situation off, to walk away. You can literally just be, I gotta go, walk away. You don't have to explain things to people. You don't have to, like, I've been there. Have you ever been like on the phone with somebody that's just so draining and you just don't know how to get off the phone? In the past, it's like you want to be nice and all this, but you're people pleasing. You're letting them just suck the energy and the life right out of you. Next time, just be, I gotta go, and hang up the phone. Like, you don't have to explain things. You don't have to. It's all about claiming that power back, right? So you're in between worlds right now. You are coming out of this darkness, and you're going to this light. You're going to this new world. It's going to be more vivid, more full of energy. And it's like, once you get a taste of that and you start to realize how good you feel, you know? And when you start to pursue things for you, you feel more and more and more empowered to keep pursuing things, right? So anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this reading here. I want to get into some other cards. So another messages. So definitely, yeah, imagine the life that you want. A lot of you are at crossroads. See, I could keep going all day. Time is of the essence. I could keep going with this deck. But I want to get into some other cards, so I'm going to keep them short so I can upload them. So definitely, if you were subscribed, 2020, look at that. If you're not subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe so you'll get all my notifications when I do my uploads. I think you have to click the bell on the all if you want all of them, but that way you'll, you know, I'll be saving your subscriptions, be able to find my channel again, and you guys are helping my channel grow, so it's very beautiful. If you feel that you want to help me out by commenting, liking the video, or a donation, I do have a link available below for my Cash App. So I appreciate anything, any love you guys want to show me. All right, love and light to all of you. Bye.